All right, guys, I thought I'd also do lesson 7-2 tonight. So I'm on page 274. This is multiplying polynomials. So basically, you can use the distribution method. If there's just one term on the outside here, see, just take this whole thing and multiply it by each one. If you want to do boxes with this, you can, but you don't really need to, since there's only one term. So just take negative 2x to the third and multiply it by each term. So how we do that, we're going to take this whole number here and multiply it by this whole number here, our coefficients. So we take negative 2 times 3, and we get negative 6. And then, of course, when we multiply numbers with exponents, we add the exponents. So that's to the 5th. Negative 2 times negative 4 gives me positive 8. And I have x to the third, and one more x makes x to the 4th. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14, and there's no more x's, so I just leave it as x to the third. If you have more than one term, the easiest way, now if you don't like doing the boxes, you can do, just make sure everything in this one gets multiplied by everything in this one. 2x times x, 2x times negative 4. 6 times x, and 6 times negative 4. If you like the box method, it makes it a lot easier to keep track of everything. Make sure that you got every single piece of it. So I put 2x, and this is a positive 6, x, and negative 4. And you just multiply these. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 6 times x is 6x. 2x times negative 4, hi Jack, excuse you, is negative 8x. And 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. And remember, usually if everything's in order, it's going to be these diagonals here that give you your like terms. So we've got 2x squared, 6x, and negative 8x makes negative 2x. And then the negative 24 just goes at the end. And then just double check that everything's in order when you're done. If they were in order in the beginning, from the greatest exponent to the least exponent, then they should be in order when you're done. All right, now we have x minus 2 and 3x plus 4. X minus 2 and 3x plus 4. If the plus gets you confused, that maybe you're supposed to add, you can not put it there. But obviously this is a negative 2. You got to keep that there. 3x times x gives you 3x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So this is 3x squared, negative 6x, and a positive 4x makes negative 2x minus 8. Right? Even if you have more terms, that's okay. Just make more boxes. It will continue to work. So I'm going to do the 5y minus 2 this way. Just actually, I'm even just going to scoot it over a little bit. 5y minus 2 4y squared. Jack, come on, dude. 3y minus 1. Okay. So 5y times 4y squared. We do 5 times 4 is 20. And I've got a y and 2 more y's. It's y to the third. 5y times 3y. I do 5 times 3 is 15. Y times y is y squared. 5y times negative 1 is negative 5y. All right, then we've got 4y squared times negative 2. So 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And then we just bring down the y squared. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and bring down the y. And negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. And then we've got our like terms here and here. So watch the signs. This is positive. This is negative. These are both negative. So it's 20 y to the third. 15 and negative 8, or 15 minus 8 is 7 y squared. This is negative 11y. And then a positive 2 at the end. All right, 2x minus 3. (3x squared) plus 2x minus 5. I would pause it here and give this a shot, see if you've got it. Okay, so 3x squared times 2x is 6x to the third. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. 3x squared times negative 3 is negative 9x squared. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Combine our like terms here. We get 6x to the third minus 5x squared minus 16x plus 15. Find the area of the rectangle. So when you see problems like this, you need to just immediately think, what do I know about area? This is a rectangle. What do I know about the area of the rectangle? Area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, so we're doing length. I guess that technically would be the width, and that's the length. Regardless, you're multiplying this times this. 4x minus 2, 2x plus 4. Pause it and see if you get it. 4x times 2x is 8x squared. 4x times 4 is 16x. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So it's 8x squared plus 12x minus 8. The questions in the book with area are just a little bit more complicated. So they have a shaded blue area here, and inside of it is an area that is not shaded. And they gave you the length and width of one, the length and width of the other. So find the area of the large square by multiplying these two. Find the area of the small square by multiplying these two. And then you need to subtract the area of the small square from the area of the large square. And I believe this might be the same. It's a rectangular park. In the middle of the park is a square pond that is 8 feet wide. What expression represents the area of the park not occupied by the turtle pond? So yeah, you do the same thing. Find the area of the park. Find the area of the pond, which is a square. And what do you know about a square? And then just find the difference of the two. And I believe you also had to do number 34. The volume of a cube is calculated by multiplying the length, width, and height. So if it's a cube, what do you know about the sides of a cube? So then just multiply it 3 times instead of twice. Oh, and this one I know people had questions about today. What is the area of this painting here? It doesn't really look like a painting, so it's a little bit confusing what they were saying. So area again is length times width, but it's in pieces. So you're going to have to add this to find what this side is, add these to find what this side is, and then multiply the two. I don't think you had to do that one. If you have any questions on any of them, make sure you reach out. Have a good night.